Not us trying to budget on the first of the month and getting Chick-fil-A breakfast.
It was long overdue.
Hello and happy March. Victor's like, what's going on in the background here? So we're doing a whole little, not just monthly reset, but this is the beginning of our year because January and February just weren't enough. Victor's also working from home today, so I thought it would be a perfect time to get ready for the new month. So we had Chick-fil-A breakfast in the morning, and now we're gonna move on to looking over our finances, which is something that we haven't done in like a month or two. I feel like every time we're about to start a new budget, we just don't end up doing it, and we keep all the receipts because we say that we're going to go back and track them, but we just haven't. So I am going to look through, I think, transactions right now and seeing what it is that we've been spending on, like groceries, gas, eating out, and then kind of getting a number from there so that we can start a budget for the month of March. So let's get started with tracking expenses. A hour later, but after going through all of our expenses, we've realized that we need to stop eating out, spending on like unnecessary things, and we need to have a budget for the baby, which I don't think we had last time I created a budget. So I'm going to total up all of my expenses. I have them in like different categories. So groceries, eating out, gas, and then like other. So yeah, let me total it up. I am glad that I took the time to track all of our expenses. And this has only been for 1 month. So moving forward, since we'll have a budget for this month, we'll, I think, be more conscious of our purchases, because when you don't have a budget, you'll just be spending nilly-willy. Do you think that was us?
To some extent.
To some extent, for sure. But like with like eating out and stuff, I feel like we overdid it. And our anniversary, our wedding anniversary, it was in February too. So there was a lot going on. There was Valentine's Day, our anniversary, my birthday, and just everything. So let me set up a rough draft of our budget, and I'll come back on camera to show you guys what we got. All right, guys, so all ready now. I'm in my red chair. Do you guys remember when I have this pen under me, but do you guys remember when I first got this red chair? It is literally so comfortable, and I don't know why I haven't made videos on it before. I think this is going to be my new like filming chair, so let me know how you guys feel about it. I've had it for so long, and it's just my favorite thing in our house. This is going to be a budget for our family of 3, which includes me, my husband, and my now 7-month-old baby, Vito, which you're sitting right over there, aren't you? He's sitting right over there. So if you hear any like baby talk, it's definitely him. He's definitely awake, and it's okay. We're just gonna go with it. But I want to show you guys a few of my favorite things that I use to personally budget with. I am going to set up this budget, not necessarily here with you guys, because I am sitting on my chair and I want to try something new for this month. But I am going to set this up on my desk, and I'm pretty sure I'll either make like TikToks about it, shorts, or even just make a whole like setup video with you guys. But I do have my notepad with everything written in here. Oh, this is like the cutest notepad ever. Both of these things are from Erin Condren, which I have a link for you guys to get $10 off your first Erin Condren purchase. I'll link it down below, as well as I have links for everything else that I use. I know I have this cute pink calculator on my Amazon storefront, along with other things on there. I have literally all of my favorites. So yeah, today I'm going to go over all of our categories, our expenses, both variable and fixed. I not only want to try out this new kind of like filming area, but I also want to get your input, because this is going to be our first budget in a very, very long time. We have not been on a strict budget in a while, and we did move at the end of December. So these expenses are fairly new to us, especially like stuff that we didn't pay before, like electricity, water, natural gas, all of that good stuff. We are going to have to account for it in this budget, as well as our rent is a lot higher than it was before. So this is going to be, I guess, our trial run to kind of get also some input from you guys, how you guys feel about our budgeted amounts for some of our categories, because since we no longer live with my parents,
we have had to spend a lot more on groceries and like eating out and stuff like that. So yeah, let me go ahead and give you guys a little rundown. Victor is going to be getting 2 paychecks this month, which was on the 1st of March and the 15th of March. So this budget is going to be from the 1st of March all the way until the 28th, because he gets paid again on the 29th, and that's going to be considered April for us. So that's kind of the timeline of things. I also do bring in some income to this budget from my sticker shop, Romina.rossa, which you guys have probably seen time and time again. If you guys are not new to the channel, if you guys are new, I do have a sticker shop where I sell budget and planning stickers. Definitely check out my past budget videos because I always use my stickers. I'm just not using it in this specific video, but I will in the next. I'm hoping to come back with weekly check-in videos, so definitely let me know how you guys feel about that, like checking in with our weekly expenses. So that is my contribution. This month I also want to start selling my things because we have a ton of stuff in the garage that I can definitely go through and sell on like reseller apps like Poshmark. I know there's Mercari, there's Depop. So I'm definitely going to be listing some things on there that I've completely forgotten about, like really cute clothing pieces and even like purses. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. And then the 4th possible income source is going to be our tax refund, which we are in the process of doing our taxes right now. So we most likely will be seeing that this month. And I might end up doing a budget for that specifically as well. But we'll just get to that when we get to that. So that was for our income. Moving on to our expenses, I'm going to start with my variable expenses. So we're not necessarily going to get back into doing cash envelopes just yet, but that is sort of the goal moving forward. For groceries, we are definitely dealing with completely different numbers than we were the last time that I created a budget with you guys, which I will link it in the card so you guys can check it out and kind of see like the differences. But for groceries, we're budgeting $500. At first I wanted to do, because I've been seeing that we are spending around like 125, sometimes more a week. So 125 times 4 weeks in the month means that that's $500. That's what I'm going with. That's what we're going to try to stick with for this month. Wish us luck. Definitely let me know what you guys budget for groceries and like how many people are in your family, because I feel like that really has to do with a lot. Like I know we're not necessarily making meals for the 3 of us, but I mean, I am making baby some purees and he is starting to eat some snacks. So that is going to also be included, of course, in the groceries amount. Although there's like a whole different category for him for things that we'll talk about after this. So we have groceries, $500. Then I have eating out, which we are budgeting $300 for. Last month, we definitely spent a little bit over that. So I thought $300 was a good amount. This might be excessive for some. It might not be for others. Definitely let me know how much you guys budget in the comments down below. Please help your girl because I feel like I'm budgeting for the first time ever. Next, for gas, for the cars, we are budgeting $200. That's around the amount that we spent last month. So we're just gonna stick to that. I think that's a pretty good number considering Victor drives to work. Then for household items, I budgeted $60 just because like a month or 2 ago we've been going to Sam's and Costco, so we're pretty stocked up on things like toilet paper, paper towel, napkins, wipes. Like we're pretty stocked up on all those things. So I think that $60 is more than enough to buy like maybe some detergent, maybe like paper plates, cleaning products that we might need. I feel like $60 is more than enough, so we'll go ahead and try to stick to that. Then I have a category for beauty because as you guys can see, I do dye my hair. I did get my nails done for my birthday last month. And I did not include this expense in the budget this month because I really don't plan on getting my nails done unless I'm able to pay for them with any social media income that I might earn. And I know that might sound kind of like what, but in the past I have counted getting my nails done as a business expense because I would show my nails all the time on camera when I would just make videos with showing my hands, as well as I do like to make content when getting my nails done. So depending on how this month goes is if I'm going to be getting my nails done. If not, I can always do them at home and even make a video about that. I love to do things at home, like dye my hair. I have never gone to a hairstylist to dye my hair red, And I don't know, I just like to do things at home and save money. So with that being said, my beauty category this month is going to get $100, and that's going to be for hair dye. And I believe I have to get shampoo and conditioner. So I think that should cover it for the month, but I'll keep you guys posted. Next category is for Victor, which is for his haircut. He gets around one haircut a month, and that ends up being $45 after tip. So that's for him. Then we added a baby category. The past time we created a budget with you guys, and after adding up all of his formula for the month, because he is no longer breastfeeding, I actually just stopped breastfeeding like a few weeks ago. I feel like 2 weeks ago even. So we decided to budget $200 for baby Vito. Then the next categories are some that are going to definitely vary, which have to do with our utility bills. So we have natural gas, which we're budgeting $100. It's kind of like iffy right now because we've only been here for 1 full month to get a bill, but things are changing and we have added some other stuff. All in all, we'll see how the bills go, but we have budgeted $100 for natural gas, $95 for electricity, and $36 for water. So those are all of our variable expenses, and I'm moving on to our fixed expenses. These are things like rent, car payment, car insurance. So these are bills that don't vary and are fixed amounts. You talking? You talking? Our first fixed expense is going to be our rent, which I am sure you guys are intrigued to know how much we're spending for our home. We are living in Southern California in a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house, which reminds me that I still have to post part 2 of how we got this whole house in order. So definitely we'll be posting that pretty soon, but we are paying $1,850 for this home, which is really not bad considering this house would probably go for 2 times the price. So I definitely feel blessed about the amount that we pay to rent this house. Then things like my car payment and car insurance that haven't changed ever are the same. So $348.06 for my car payment and $129 for my car insurance. My phone bill is going up, I think like $4, so I'm budgeting $44.49, and the reason being is because T-Mobile, which is my phone carrier, would pay for Netflix, and I think Netflix has just increased their prices, so I'm paying I think like $4 for it now. Next we have health insurance, which is probably one of our biggest bills, and this is health insurance for my husband, myself, and my baby, and we pay a whopping $778.20. Granted, his employer does pay 75%, I believe, of his insurance. So the rest of that is pretty much myself and Vito, which is so much. It's crazy. And then for student loans, I have to pay $130.77. Victor does not have any student loans. These are just for me. And then our last category for our fixed expenses is going to be our internet, our Wi-Fi, and that is going to be $76.99. I honestly think that the internet bill might go down just because we might be splitting it with our neighbors back there. Hopefully, we'll see. I'll definitely keep you guys posted. But in total, let me just add this up for you guys. Our fixed expenses total to $3,357.51, and our variable expenses total to $1,636. So we're definitely counting this month on decreasing like our variable expenses. I might dye my hair black, guys. Who knows? I'm also definitely going to be relying on making any extra income from selling some of my things. But that is the budget for this month. Definitely wish us luck on our first month back to budgeting. It is going to be a challenge, not going to lie, especially with the baby and not having a strict budget these past few months. But I know that we can do it if we stick to it. So definitely stick with me the next few weeks because I will be checking in on a weekly basis to let you guys know how our spending goes. I think that's all I have to say. My baby is getting fussy, so I will see you guys on my next one. Don't forget to let me know if you're budgeting for this month, how much you spend for groceries, because that's kind of where I'm like, I want to decrease it, but groceries are so expensive right now, you guys. All right, I'll see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.